So one person is chosen each year, not because we choose them in a ranking sort of manner. Nobody's better than anybody else. That's not the reason they get selected. But it's something in the way that they present their work, their selves, their efforts, their struggles that tells us that that's the person for that year. Over the course of many years, we've encountered many students with amazing stories. And our recipient this year, our scholar this year, Angelina Loyola, is one of these people. You could look back and look at every single one, and they have all, again, made important elements, important accomplishments, and just shine when they speak to you. And this is something that Angelina does. So let me read you a little bit from her bio. And just tell you who she is and why she is so incredibly, incredibly inspiring. She begins her essay by telling us, as a young girl, I never dreamed of attending college, let alone graduating with honors. College was never expected nor talked about within the home. Coming from and living in some of the most disenfranchised neighborhoods in East San Jose, it was not part of our culture, at least not in my world. My two greatest accomplishments are having raised my son as a single mother and obtaining my bachelor's degree, graduating cum laude from San Jose State University with a bachelor's in sociology. That means that she had really high honors. Although I have overcome many obstacles in order to accomplish these goals, they are only part of my lifelong journey. My current goal is to obtain a master's degree in Chicano studies so that I am able to develop a career and I can contribute to my community. My personal aspirations to become an active agent within my community have been established and encouraged through my college experience and campus involvement. During the first year as a transfer student from Evergreen College to San Jose State University, I was presented with the opportunity to become involved within SJSU's campus community. It was then that I took the initiative to create a student organization geared toward the successful retention of transfer students. She and some of her peers created a group that was called Suerte, Students United for Education and Retention Among Transfers at Evergreen Community College. Among other educational accomplishments, I have received numerous scholarships and awards throughout my educational journey. One of my most esteemed was the William Randolph Hearst Scholarship, which I received in 2009. The scholarship is awarded to one student from each CSU, and I was honored to represent San Jose State University. As a result of that particular scholarship, I also received a California State resolution from our local senator, Elaine Alquist, which I proudly display in my home. Lastly, I want to say the following about, again, drawing from her own essay. It's not my words, they're hers. I remember that having a sense of belonging and pride when I walked into this class, a class she might tell you about, which consisted of young Chicana and Chicanos, something I never experienced. During my time at EVC, I became actively involved in the Enlace Honors Program. Until this day, I continue to stay actively involved in the Enlace Program and often speak at presentations that address the transfer experience. My first Chicana O studies course was taken at EBC, and it was there that I found something within myself that I believe has guided me in the direction of becoming actively involved in community and cultural awareness. It was there where I discovered the beauty and richness of the Mexican-American culture and the promise of an education. Please give a round of applause to this year's